Superhero Summer 2026 has begun, and we're starting off with Masters of the Universe. I will say, I did not expect Jared Leto's Skeletor to be my favorite part of the movie, but unfortunately it was. I did think that all of the actors did an amazing job. I think that they did what they could with what they had. As someone who loves both superhero films and meta commentary in films, I really did like the idea of the fact that this movie kind of felt like it could have all just been the story of someone disassociating at their soulless 9-to-5 job. I really did enjoy that. And I feel like you really could interpret this entire film as being that. It's not really a spoiler. But what I can't get over is the execution. I feel like they very majorly flopped on the execution, and that's my opinion. You can form your own when you watch the movie. As someone who really loved Thor Ragnarok when it came out, I felt like this movie reminded me of that many different times in the film, except it was a version where it was either an 8-year-old or AI writing the jokes, maybe both, a combination of the two, I don't know, but they very much fell flat a lot of the time, and there were quite a lot of jokes per minute, I'd say, but most of them felt pretty flat, and I feel like the audience definitely agreed with me because the times where I thought, oh, no, that wasn't really good, I did not hear any chuckles from the audience, so I wasn't the only one. For a 2.5-hour movie, I was surprised to find that a lot of the scenes were very choppy and felt out of place, almost like they just switched around scenes and it just didn't make any sense a lot of the times during the film. And then another thing is that the emotional payoff is really not there for a lot of these impactful scenes where you feel like something really big has happened and you're supposed to feel very sad for one or more of the characters, and you're not really feeling it. And I understand that there are comics and there's a whole universe around this, but I feel that it is the job of the film itself to make me feel these things, and it's just not doing it for me. They just did not lay down the groundwork for that emotional payoff. I did enjoy some of the cheesy elements of the film, though. I love the fact that Adam is clearly a very buff man under his shirt the entire time in the beginning of the film. Towards the middle of it, he's just this really buff guy who for some reason can't lift a 40-pound weight. Okay, I'm just gonna suspend my disbelief real quick for that. I just find that hilarious because you can tell. Like, watch this film and you're gonna see this man is clearly so buff, and you're telling me that he can't just lift a 40-pound weight? Insane. And I'm biased, but I was really happy that there was a Brazilian as one of the stars in the film, Camila Mendes, if you didn't know. She's in this. And yeah, vamos Brasil. But please let me know if you agree, disagree, if you're excited to see this film. I really want to talk about it because